We are nearing the start of official winter, so many of us are likely daydreaming of a nice warm getaway. Wouldn't it be nice to pay for it with all those card points that pile up? There's a recent survey. It found that 22% of card holders have over 50,000 unused points in their account. To help us use them wisely, travel expert Katy Nastro joining us this morning. Good morning, Katy. So some may use their credit points to pay bills. Some just might get the cash option, but that might not be the best decision for your wallet. Tell us why.
Yeah, look, typically we see credit card points redeemed for cash or cash back, but honestly, that might not be the best use of it because a lot of credit card companies actually place a higher value on the points when they're converted to travel expenses. So basically, when you redeem, you're getting more bang for your buck, or in this case, you're getting more bang for your point when you redeem them on travel. As well as it really can be a great way to experience those luxury seats in the front of the plane or really fancy hotel nights, basically a elevated experience that you might not be able to obtain with cash, but you certainly are able to obtain it with all of those points that you've been accruing while spending that cash. So it really it help you in that sense, elevate your experiences.
There are a lot of people who are surprised when you hear over 41% of Americans have travel reward credit card miles or points. That's almost half the country. For those of us who do have it, do you have some tips, Katy, to keep in mind when booking? Let's start with those travel goals that so many of us have.
Yeah, I think a lot of people can get intimidated when they hear points and miles and think, oh gosh, I have these, but I don't really know what to do with them. But we really want you to think about it simply. They are just a form of currency or a form of money that can help you to obtain your travel goals. So start small. Think of one trip that you want to take that you can help focus your efforts on. As well as, it doesn't hurt to sign up for free newsletters and read articles online. Going with Points is a great educational resource that sends you daily updates or weekly updates, whatever you'd like, to just sort of flex that educational muscle. As well as it doesn't hurt to go online, browse some articles. It's like taking a free business course, and instead of getting a diploma at the end, you're getting a practically free trip. That's how we want you to start thinking about it. As well as take advantage of awards search tools. These are often free in most cases. You can get more access to more flights if you do upgrade to the paid version, but typically they do have trials, and this will help with all of that time that it typically takes to sort of figure out what specific flight and seat you were looking for. So this takes all the guesswork out for you.
So why is it best to book with Points during peak travel season when prices are just so high, Katy?
Yeah, that's a great question, Hena. A lot of us forget that we can utilize our points and miles to take advantage of the fact that cash prices are so high. When those prices are so high, you get a better redemption per point value. So oftentimes you can pay far, far less for that ticket when that cash price is high. I did this over the summer during a peak season. We're coming into the peak season for winter holidays, and a lot of us are seeing high cash prices and thinking that our trips cannot be affordable when we're not considering the fact that we have a lot of points or miles stored up that can actually give us the best redemption during these high cash price time points.
I never would have thought of that, to do it during peak travel season. Any mistakes that you see consumers do a lot that you can warn us about?
Yeah. Yes, we don't want people to be obviously intimidated by points and miles, but a lot of times when you're first starting out, you think that you can take your points, transfer them to an airline, and if you decide you don't want to take that flight, you can just transfer it back. That's not how it works. We see a lot of people making this mistake. And when you are doing your searching, if you see a flight that you like on a specific carrier or with a specific airline currency, it is a one-way street. Once you transfer from your credit card to that airline or program, you cannot transfer back. As well as, don't hoard your points. A lot of times we see points get devalued over the years when they transfer to airline programs specifically getting devalued. So we don't want you to sit on them. It's best to use them within the year, so you make sure that you're still using them while they've got a good expiration date going.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's
fact-driven, unbiased coverage.